Hi, everybody. It's Blake, and Lynn is back in the office. We're just actually managed to get the food truck before they left. It has been raining like crazy today, so they will actually be back next week. So if you missed out, you'll be able to get it then. But today we're going to talk about how to add more than 2 people into a contract inside of DocuSign. I was also asked how you can add more than 2 people into an opportunity, which right now it's not possible. The only place it really matters legally is if you have those people inside of the documents on the contract. So I'm going to take us over and screen share into DocuSign to show you how to do that. First thing I'm going to do is share my screen. And then I'm going to stop my video because you don't need to see me. Right now we are inside of a room's envelope. So you see the envelope detail here. I can rename this envelope whatever I want to, whatever types of documents are going to be in here. This is where I'm going to put my documents, and I have my recipients down below. You can see that I have 3 people in here already. These are already assigned. One of them is a seller, which I think this one is, even though this is my agent email. And these are buyers, or vice versa. But right now it's only 2 people assigned to one side and 1 person assigned to the other. So I'm going to show us how to add that 3rd person. I'm going to go ahead and add, first I'm going to pull in a room doc. I'm going to pull in a residential contract for sale and purchase. I'm going to add selected. And then I'm going to go down to add recipient, and I'm going to add my 3rd person that is not in the room because they could not be autofilled because either seller 1 and seller 2 have already been filled in, or buyer 1, buyer 2 have already been filled in. I'm going to add in an additional seller, Janet Fake, and then she's going to be not real at fake.com. And then I'm going to click on the next button up here. So we've been brought into it so we can see that Brett Schwabedes and Blake Whitbold are the sellers, and then Blake Whitbold is a buyer again. I'm going to add a 3rd name, which is Janet Fake, to the sellers. So I'm going to go up to this drop-down box here. And now you can see that Janet Fake is in here. I'm going to click on her. So this is her color. And I'm going to, it says name. I'm going to pull her name in here now. I'll go on to full name. It'll fill in Janet Fake. And then I'm going to scroll down. It says seller's initials. I'm going to put an initial spot for her. Actually, I'm going to put it underneath. And then I'm going to keep scrolling down. I'm going to do the same thing for every page, directly beneath. Oops. I keep wanting to go over here to do things. I should be scrolling here. Initials, right underneath. Initials, right underneath, and so on and so forth. Now I'm going to go to the signature page. Seller, seller, seller. I'm going to put, because it's auto signatures in here, I'm just going to pull in this signature field. I'm going to put it here at the end. I'm going to make it smaller so it fits underneath here. So it's just going to be an additional name on the seller line. And that's how I can add that in there. If you can add another line and seller underneath, there's not enough room, but you could put it right there. And that's how you would add additional people into your contract. And then I'd send it off, and it'd go off to them, and they would all sign it. I'll show you in the recipient preview. So right now we're viewing it as Janet Fake. You see Janet Fake right there. Her signature's here, so she'd click. And then signature, and then the date would pop in later on with the other signatures. Listing sales associate. Keller Williams would go there. And that's what it'll look like for her. If I switch to me as an agent, I'm pretty sure this is the agent view. Either that or it's the seller view. Or buyer. The seller and buyer. Oh no, this is the agent view, so I don't see anything. It's nothing for me to sign. It's just a copy for me to be able to make notes in and change if I want to. I just like to see it. I'm gonna switch to the seller. Where are my initials? That's weird. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but that's how you would add an additional person. You're not going to see their name, the third person's name in there. But Janet Fake would, and then as the agent, you get a receipt copy. You would see everything in there. So thanks for joining me. That's how you add additional people in there. And that is all I have for today. Thanks for watching.